15-rounder, and Yaqui Lopez had a good round in round 3, although the champion Muhammad finished the final 20 or 30 seconds jabbing and punching well. Round number 4, Lopez the challenger in blue, the champion Muhammad in white. Joining us at ringside here is the WBA champion, Eddie Mustafa Muhammad. And we'd like to get his comments as soon as we can get a microphone to him here. All right. Eddie, nice to have you with us. And a bit of a surprise, I think, in that Lopez, who wanted to jab and box Muhammad, went back to his old punching style, and he got off to a good start in this fight.
Yes, he did. But as the fight continued, he let Yaqui try to take the play away from him a little bit, and Saad came back with his jabs. Yaqui's susceptible to getting hit with a lot of jabs. He doesn't seem to move his head. If Saad would only press him and keep jabbing, the fight would be much easier than what he's making it.
Who would you expect to win this fight? Who did you think the winner would be?
Well, I picked Saad, an easy winner, but if he resorts back to his old tactics, he's in for a rough night.
What do you mean by his old tactics?
Stand on the ropes and take unnecessary punishment.
Well, Eddie, we're looking forward to seeing you next week against Jerry Martin. Some people are wondering why you took such a tough opponent.
Well, because I'm the champion, and I want to show people what champions are made of.
I'd like to hear that more often from other champions.
Well, I'm a true champion. That's why. You heard it from me.
All right. It should make a great fight for us next week, the WBA version, here on the Sports Spectacular at 3 o'clock. Stay with us here, Eddie, and we'll get your comments as we go along.
Yaqui Lopez went back to his jabbing and moving style this round, Tim. This might be a good way to fight. He's fighting one round slug and the next round moving.
There's that left hook from Franklin. That Saad Muhammad, who likes to throw it. Former Matt Franklin. There is some blood right on the top of the bridge of the nose of Yaqui Lopez. A cut open back in round 3 by the champion. And there seems to be no further damage to the slight cut at the corner of his right eyebrow. Muhammad's eyebrow. Less than a minute to go here in round 4.
Great pace for a light heavyweight fight there, Tim.
Tremendous pace. There's Lopez jabbing again.
Well, we said he's back to moving and jabbing. Here's a
good
big right hand.
Muhammad did not appear to be hurt by that, but it was a good shot from Lopez. And a left hook landed from Lopez, the challenger. Less than 30 seconds, round 4.
Finding a beautiful fight so far, Tim. Beautiful fight.
Been over and under, going to the body, coming up to the head, mixing up his attack. Final seconds, round 4.
Lopez said he was going to work that jab overtime. At the end of the last round, he threw 5 consecutive jabs, and they all landed. Piston. They were pumping out there.
You're listening.
Now he's back. Now he's back to moving side to side again.
Tim Ryan and Dick Stockton, ringside, live on the Sports Spectacular, the WBC Light Heavyweight Championship. 5th round action. The referee is Valdemar Schmidt from Puerto Rico. Little white substance between the eyes of Lopez, where they've had to stanch the bleeding. A slight cut. There appears to be no blood coming from the very slight cut suffered by Muhammad in round 2.
Sam Solomon saying, slide with him, slide with him. He wants him to keep Lopez in front of him. This little bit of movement on Lopez's part is bothering Muhammad.
Pace has slowed finally a little bit here in the 5th round. They were really going at it for 4 consecutive rounds. Big guys at 175 pounds. Good jabs by Lopez again. This is a rematch. Muhammad has Matthew Franklin stopped Lopez in the 11th round the last time they met.
That cut has been reopened between Yaqui Lopez's eyes, Tim.
A real good shot to the kidneys and another right hand at the body.
Well, Muhammad is so strong, Tim. He's a physically strong, very, very physically strong. That's what we doubted before the fight. If Lopez had the strength to keep him off. Here comes Lopez behind that jab.
Lopez working hard. Muhammad was more off balance. Some of the crowd here thought that he'd been knocked back, that he was was backed up by the jabbing of Lopez and momentarily lost his balance. No damage done.
Now Lopez is coming forward, Tim.
Yes, he is. Banging to the body. And a good right hand to the chin. Muhammad kind of resting on the ropes. That gives Lopez plenty opportunity to score. Under a minute to go, round 5. And smiling Muhammad taunting Lopez. And meanwhile, Yaqui piling up the points.
That's correct.
Now Muhammad comes to the attack and scored with a good left hook. Well, Eddie Mustafa Muhammad, this is what Muhammad was doing in this round. He said he shouldn't be doing, kind of standing there and taking those punches. I'm not sure we had your mic open, Eddie, but we'll come back to you. 5th round. Champion now on the attack, but Lopez fighting well out of the corner. Final seconds of the 5th round. Lopez scoring to the body. You are looking at the challenger, Yaqui Lopez on the left, the champion, Saad Muhammad, now circling to the left of the ring. Round number 6. It's been a real good action fight through the first 5 rounds. Gil Clancy and I have Yaqui Lopez ahead on our cards. Scoring by the referee, Valdemar Schmidt, and 2 judges from New Jersey, Frank Brunette and Paul Cavalier.
Tim, on that action inside last round, Muhammad naturally is the stronger of the 2, but Yaqui Lopez is throwing his punches more precise, more correct, and he got the better of that last exchange inside at the end of that last round, and now he's back with that jab again.
You mentioned we have Eddie Mustafa Muhammad with us, a WBA champion who will be on the Sports Spec next week defending against Jerry Martin. And the mic wasn't open last round, so let's go back to that same question. Eddie, you said that what Muhammad shouldn't do was stand there and take the punishment, and he did it again in round 5. But he's on the attack now.
That's what he should be doing, relying mainly on his jab to work inside because he's the stronger of the 2.
A good exchange going right here between Lopez and Muhammad. Equal scoring, and they're just going toe-to-toe. I'd like to alert our stations along the line to be a station break at the end of this round. Good uppercut from Lopez landed. Muhammad going right with him.
His hand speed is better than Muhammad's, and he's throwing his punches with pinpoint accuracy, Tim. Muhammad's going to have to land the big one.
Don't forget, we're going to a station break at the end of this round. Round number 6 we're in, and it's been an action fight from the start.
Tim, I don't know whether it was the body punches or what, but Muhammad's mouth is open. That's an indication that he's a little tired.
And that's the first time he's tried to literally tie him up.
He's a little tired right now, but he's a well-conditioned athlete. He'll get his second win.
Under a minute to go.
He's looking for it now, though.
Under a minute left in round 6. Eddie Mustafa Muhammad, we wish you best of luck next week here in the Sports Spectacular. Thanks for dropping by with your comments. Perhaps we'll get a chance to chat to you near the end of this fight. 6th round action. It's been a dandy. Lopez fighting with a special fury in this 4th bid for the title.
Finding a smart fight. He's changing, using a jab, going back to the body, going back up to the head.